Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Marshall's offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on all.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Running back searching for a hole. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Moss. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Chanticleers want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially...
Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback keeper. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Now the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Chanticleers are in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The give on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They are up by 7 over SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Coastal.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the move from inside is 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Handoff from the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Marshall comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground and try to pick up the first. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Marshall will be forced to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line. This time they'll go to the running game. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pressure coming. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Got a little space. There he goes. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Turns it on in midfield. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Complete on 3rd down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Shanta clears will punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going for the big play. He's got it on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, running back on the move. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Ware. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the battle. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the run. Showing off the arms. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, you know, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. Back's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Finds the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense lining up quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Marshall will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again.
Breaks into the open. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleer. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The shot that clears will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense in the hurry up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. And the shot to clear is back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Coastal! And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
They're trailing by 13 to SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Coffee. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll try to take it back. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Chanticleers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Chanticleers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Ward. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Marshall will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running into the open space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Snap it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Lots of running room. He's at the... and he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
and a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.